Anguished under temporary shelters, Cuban migrants do not know their destiny, being deported back or letting through. Though they still cherish the dream realized by relatives and friends who took the same route earlier, arrived in the U.S. dry-footed, won asylum, and secured permanent residence.
We spent about $1,000 odd US per person. We are 9 people in all. We are a family of 9. We spent nearly $2,000 US in Colombia.
It is estimated that over 43,000 Cubans entered the U.S. during 2015. Many are now choosing to risk the long route through Central American countries as the U.S. Coast Guard keeps patrolling the Straits of Florida. The journey for many of migrants began in Ecuador in November, where they flew after the country lifted visa restrictions for Cuban travelers. From there, they began a perilous journey through Colombia, Central America, and Mexico to reach the U.S., where the wet feet, dry feet policy allows any Cubans who set foot on American soil to be granted asylum and be fast-tracked for a green card. Due to difference over the issue, Nicaragua and Costa Rica once closed their borders to Cubans, who were then stalemated at Panama's border.
In Costa Rica, we crashed because the government dismantled the network of human trafficking we used to rely on. That is why the number of us keeps accumulating.
For Panama, the most important thing is human rights. It is a humanitarian situation. We are doing everything necessary to accommodate this situation and accompany migrants.
The number of Cuban migrants traveling to the U.S. dramatically increased in 2015 as fears have grown that the rapprochement between Washington and Havana will see the favorable American immigration policy for Cubans be scrapped soon. Last Tuesday, regional countries agreed to begin airlifting around 8,000 Cuban migrants from Costa Rica to El Salvador next week. With the first flight set for early January, the migrants will then be transferred to Mexico by bus before continuing their journey onto the U.S. The new airlift operations will help those currently stranded, but urgent planning is needed to deal with the upcoming complex situation.